All right, we're live. Hello, everyone. J3 here, and today's topic, someone sent in the question, what is the fastest way to get out of debt? And as I was thinking about this question, of debt, there's so many ways. There's so many ways on how you can negotiate. So many ways on how you can negotiate with the banks. How do you deal with collection agencies? Debt restructuring. Ang daming creating a budget, and ang daming iba-ibang maliliit na bits and pieces of how you can get out of debt. But I really thought about it. Okay, what's the fastest way? And what I'm gonna share with you is something that I just drafted here, and it's based on what I've seen with my clients, what I've seen with I work with a lot of people who are in debt. Yung iba, millions in debt. Yung iba, hundreds of thousands in debt. Yung iba, under 100,000 yung debt, tens of thousands yung debt. And I've seen people get out of debt at different paces. Yung iba, it takes them 2 to 3 years. Yung iba, it takes them under a year. Iba, it takes them, just 3 months. And I've been thinking about, okay, what is the difference between these people? Na kapag kinonsider din natin yung factor na how much ba yung income, anong klaseng utang ba yung meron, how fast can someone get out of debt? And the answer here is in this drawing, which I will explain in this video. And what I'd like to call this is the hierarchy of debt-free spending. And basically, once you understand this concept, this sort of, this pyramid na ito, this is the priority of spending. And the closer you are to following this degree of spending or prioritizing yung mga nandito, the faster you can get out of debt. If you try to stray away, if hindi sundin ito, the slower you will get out of debt. Okay, so I'm going to explain this by levels. And again, this is the hierarchy of debt-free spending. Between ang hierarchy, ano ba yung unang ipaprioritize? Ano yung second na ipaprioritize? Ano yung third, fourth, fifth, and so on. And kapag mamali yung prioritization, mas mabagal tayong makakaalis sa utang. Okay, so what's the fastest? So the first line here is direct income growth. Direct income growth. Ang ibig sabihin yan, sometimes we have to spend money so that we will learn how to create more income. Whether this be in the form of trainings, courses, or a business idea. Sometimes we'll have to spend to earn more. And I say that as the first level kasi the main point of getting out of debt is income yung number one factor. Kung gaano kalaking utang mo, you need that much income to reach that level. Okay? And yun naman yung basis niyan. And so if you're not spending on increasing your income, if you're not learning of ways to increase your income, then you will be limited by kung ano man yung cash flow mo. Halimbawa, every month, you're only able to save 1,000 pesos a month. So kung meron kang 100,000 pesos na utang, and 1,000 pesos lang ang iyong nasa-save every month, then it's gonna take you 100 months. Ang tagal nun. That's why income is the first thing. So if you're not spending for your income growth, then it's gonna slow you down. Now, next factor, next level, the next thing to spend on is your basic survival. What does that mean? Pagkain, kuryente, renta, damit, pang-transpo, pang-commute, and that's survival. Now, survival means naiintindihan mo what's the main thing na kailangan mo lang talaga. Ito yung conversation ng needs versus wants. Okay? Ano ba talaga yung needs mo? And many people, they don't understand kung ano ba yung wants and ano ba yung needs. Okay? So, that's the next one. So after survival, the next level is payday loans. And for those na hindi familiar, ang payday loans, these are the most insane types of debt out there. Ang interest nila is 1% per day. 1% per day. That's 365% in a year. Now, just for comparison, di ba kapag maglo-loan ka kunwari para sa bahay, that's 8% a year, 8 to 10% per year. Ang payday loans, 365% per year. And, nangyayari siya every single day, yung 1% na yun. So, ibig sabihin yan, spend for your income growth, make sure you spend for what you need to survive, then payday loans. Bayad lang talaga yan. Ibig sabihin, any comfort that you have in life, you must be willing to let go of it in order to pay off any payday loans if you have those. Okay? Next level, 1 month emergency fund. One of the most frustrating things when you're trying to get out of debt is magbabayad ka ng utang and then may emergency mangyari, sira yung budget mo, and because of that, mapapautang ka ulit. And that is an emotional deterrent. So people get frustrated and kaya sila bumabagal. That's why our priority here is survival, payday loans. Pag eliminated ng payday loans, we build up the 1 month emergency fund. After that, the next level is what I call the sanity spend and credit cards. Okay? So magkasabay itong two items na to. Hinahati mo siya. Sanity spend and credit cards. What does sanity spend mean? Sanity spend is kapag ang tingin mo na sa sarili mo ay sobrang kawawa, hindi mo na kaya, parang inaapi mo na yung sarili mo. Okay, then spend a little something, just a little something to get your sanity back up. Hindi lahat, hindi to vacation sa Hong Kong, vacation sa Japan, etc. Hindi ganun ang sanity. Sanity spend is something like, you know what? I'm gonna treat myself to a happy meal. Ganon. Fast food, that's not a need, that's a want. Kasi mas mura naman laging to eat and cook in. So, I hope you get the point na magkasabay ngayon ang sanity spend while you're trying to pay off credit cards. And there's a big difference between payday loans and credit cards. Payday loans, priority yan kung hindi ka pa buo yung emergency fund. And credit cards, you pay them off after mabuo mo na yung emergency fund. Now, after that, once you've paid off your credit cards, you're spending a little something every month or every week to keep your sanity. Next is you build up your 3-month emergency fund. And so, papalakihin mo ngayon yung buffer mo to your budget. Na kapag may nagkamali kang budget, then at least dun sa emergency fund siyang nawawala. Okay? Now, once you pay off your credit cards and your payday loans and meron ka ng 3-month emergency fund, dyan lang ngayon papasok yung tatlo ito. Insurance, life insurance, and when I say insurance, basic ito, yung walang investment na kasama, just insurance. Healthcare, if hindi pa provided ng employer, but if provided ng employer, that's enough in the meantime. And then, third is comfort spending. So, comfort spending, sige, ito na yung movie night out. Ito na yung date night out with a spouse. Okay? So, sabay-sabay yung tatlong yan. They're on the same level. And ideally, you should be splitting it up in equal amounts. Na nagbe-build ka ng insurance mo, na you're building your comfort spending, and meron kang basic healthcare. Now, the next level here is you start to pay off your car loan and your home loan, and maybe make some medium-term investments. Okay? Medium-term investments, these are investments that will be good for you in the next 5 to 10 years. And so, yun ngayon yung hierarchy of paying out the loan. So, and sige, tapusin na natin, no? And the final one, after you pay off your car and your home loan, the last one is your very long-term investments. Dito na papasok si retirement, dito na papasok yung college tuition ng mga anak, dito na papasok yung sabihin natin, for dream business, I guess, in the next 10 years. So very long-term investments. So ito yung hierarchy. Payday loans, babasahin ko lang mabilis, direct income growth. At any time in this process, if you feel na, ay, teka lang, kulang ang income ko, hindi ko magawa yung next step, it's because you're not doing the income growth thing. Okay, so direct income growth, survival, payday loans, 1 month emergency fund, then sabay, sanity spend and credit cards until you eliminate them, then 3-month emergency fund, then make sure you have basic life insurance, yung walang investment component, get some healthcare if your employer doesn't provide it, and some comfort spending. And then now we pay off the car and home loan and make some medium term investments. And then finally, at the top, kapag wala na ito, you have your very long-term investments. Okay, so again, the people who stick to this, sila yung nakakaalis ng utang agad. And let me just clarify now, yung mga common mistakes, kung ano yung nagpapabagal ng mga tao. So, may utang sa credit card. Meron din silang binabayaran na life insurance na may investment component. And, teka lang, may utang ka sa credit card ah. So, paano yun? May utang ka pa sa credit card, kumukuha ka na ng insurance and healthcare, nag-i-invest ka pa rin for the long term. Eh yung credit card, ang interest niyan is 36 to 40% a year. Diba? Ang penalty ng credit card, 2 to 3% per month. Times 12 mo yun? That's a lot. Ano ang kinikita ng long-term investments? Stock market will earn you 12% per year. So, you're getting 12% per year, eh butas yung cash flow mo ng 36% per year. So, doesn't make sense. But it feels good. It feels na, at least may investment na ako. Eh, may utang ka naman na ang laki-laki ng sinispend. So, the better you stick to this, the faster you can get out of debt. And another example, what else here? So, yun yung number one mistake actually, is yung inuuna yung investment, hindi pa nakakaalis sa credit card debt, and paminsan may payday loans pa. Okay? And that's it for this quick video. I hope that you learn from it. And yeah, that's the fastest way to get out of debt. Bye.